Good morning, I'm Tom Sommers, CBMC Executive Director, Christian Businessmen's Connection, and we host two programs every month. And our program on Thursday of this week at the Ruth Steakhouse at 7 a.m. is on Life on Life. And we're going to have a panel of people, men and women, Denny and Sandy Stubblefield and Jim Booz and John Gossett and Brad Larson. And the moderator is Rusty Carricker. And they're going to talk about building relationships, the value of building relationships, and the bottom line of life. So it reminds me of way back about 20 years ago, one of the first groups that I began to lead when I was over at New York Life. A couple young men, Pat Alexander and Ron Thomas, they were new to things about the Bible, and there was a young fellow by the name of Darren Wu in that group, and Toby Bishop and Mike Scoville. And out of that group, as we began to meet every week, those fellows weren't ready for a Bible study, but they liked something about a little group called Dad the Family Shepherd, a little 4-week study. Then after we did that, we did a book called Man in the Mirror, which really began to challenge them things about God. And then halfway through that, I remember Ron Thomas standing up and saying one day, "We're ready now for that Bible study." And then we went into Operation Timothy. So the point of that whole story, out of that small group of guys, Ron Thomas today is one of our leaders in CBMC. Pat Alexander has discipled a whole bunch of young businessmen over there at New York Life over the last 20 years. Toby Bishop and Mike Scoville have gone on to big things with New York Life in different parts of the country, and they are leading a lot of discipleships and Bible studies. So it's amazing to me as I watch what's happened in these guys' lives, life on life, building relationships, sharing experiences with one another, all based on the Bible, all focused on the Lord Jesus, how people's lives changed and how they began to really impact other people. So this program Thursday, I think, will really be an impacting program to show how people connect with other people, because that's the purpose of CBMC, connecting businessmen and women to one another and to the Lord Jesus Christ.